injuries. So San Diego State a little banged up in the front court. Tim Miles in his 4th year at San Jose State has already surpassed his win total from a season ago. A couple of years ago, had that 20-win campaign and doing what he can with this San Jose State program. Meanwhile, Brian Dutcher is the dean of the Mountain West. He has been unbelievable. 5th best win percentage of any coach in college basketball in his 8 years, and is continuing on the Steve Fisher legacy, as now counting on Nick Boyd and Miles Brodie, you talked about, to get this game rolling. San Diego State rocking the All Reds. They've done so just 4 times in the Dutcher era. Well, they've won all 4 times, and the opening tip is won by San Jose State. That's Uduje. We mentioned at the top, bringing it up. And a 3 right away from McClendon in the corner. And it's going to be San Diego State ball.
Yeah, this is a team that's going to get up a lot of threes. And because San Diego State loves to trap, they're going to have the opportunity of shooting those threes, and just if they're able to execute and make those threes throughout the game.
San Jose State, 4th best offensive team in this conference. Nagun Guad coming off a big game, feeds Heide, the sophomore, getting the start and getting the first points of this game.
That's a little good for his confidence. Great pass by Guad, but love to see Heide get first 2 points of the game. Really good to get off to a good start.
Just the 2nd start of his career. He made 1 start a season ago against UC Irvine. Meanwhile, an answer on the other side, there's Josh Uduje, already matching his point total from his last time out. Uduje then gets a takeaway. A little careless right there for San Diego State. And then Uduje gets fouled going up.
Yeah, San Diego State has to be very careful coming out to this game. A little sluggish right now, but nice little pass over the top to Heide, and Uduje does what he does best, shooting the 3-pointer. But Trent, for San Diego State, this is a game that they can't relax. They have to come out with a little bit more sense of urgency, because San Jose State has beaten New Mexico, and they've done this with time before. So if they don't do what they're supposed to do, this can be a long game for them.
Uduje was the 6th man of the year in this conference a season ago at Utah State. He's transferred to San Jose State, now leading this program of any scorer in this contest tonight. He's got the most points per night, and he gets both free throws, and all 5 for the Spartans. Give and go action. Bird into the corner. Good look at a 3. It's missed by Guad. Aztecs passed on a layup, settled for a 3, missed it. There's Yap. Uduje. Heat check. 3. He's got it. Yeah. All 8 for San Jose State belong to Uduje.
Uduje is a very good off-the-dribble shooter. Kind of like the matchup with Guad guarding him, and he's trying to take advantage of that.
On the other end, Boyd with the miss, fighting for that loose ball, diving for it. Uduje in the neighborhood, but good effort there by Adrian Hall, and it's going to be Spartan ball.
Yeah, this is what Uduje does best. Off the dribble, 3-pointer, sidestep 3. Off to a terrific start.
How about the energy coming on the road? Viejas Arena, tough place to play. That said, this San Diego State team does have 3 home losses this year. That is very uncommon for this Aztec program. Hall rises and fires. Missed it. Boyd, the FAU transfer, coast to coast, counted for 2, and a chance to make it 3.
Terrific move by Nick Boyd in getting into the body and creating a shot right here. But watch him just observe, just to see what he has first, and jumps right into the big to create contact for a nice little layup to his left.
Boyd's had a tough time making shots of late. I mean, he's averaging 12 points a game on the year, but in the 2 coming in, 1 of 11 from behind the arc. He's having a tough time getting a shot to fall, trying to spark his offense at the backside.
Yeah, and I think it's just a maturation process. BJ gets the steal right here.
But Davis fighting for it with Yap.
To answer your question, Trent, I think he's just trying to figure out. That's another three.
Yap wins the battle for possession and then hits the three on the other side.
This team has come out to play. But for Boyd, it's learning how to be a scorer and a playmaker at the same time, and he's learning to try to do both. And it's a tough, transition for any guard to become a point guard, and let alone point guard for San Diego State.
That three from Guap is good.
If Guap can shoot that three, that's going to make San Diego State extremely scary down conference play.
The 7-foot freshman coming off a 7 for 7, hit a three, and the Aztecs win at Nevada. Then got a three there and forced the miss. Transition tray, B.J. Davis no. The thing about Guap, he didn't get a block on that last trip, but he altered the shot.
Yes, and I've always felt like bigs that alter shots, that should be counted as a stat. And right there, as Aduje hits another three. But Guap does a great job of putting both hands up and altering that shot, and he may not get a stat for that, but it's something that needs to be taken notice throughout the game, because that's something that he does really well.
Someone should take notice of Josh Aduje going up against one of the best defensive teams in the country, lighting up the Aztecs so far. Missed by Bird, and now here's another trip for Tim Miles Spartans.
I guess it's some plays coming towards Josh Aduje with the basketball.
DC, you talked about it. 3-point shooting early, key for San Jose State. They've taken 7 shots, 6 have been from behind the arc. Deep in the shot clock here, Aduje trying to get space, and Guap gets the swat. Top 10 shot blocker in the country, got a rejection. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one too, but good luck stopping Aduje.
Guap right here said, I can shoot threes too. And Aduje said, I'm hot, Trent, I'm hot.
NorCal has come to play in SoCal tonight. San Jose State, a 14-8 lead on San Diego State. Josh Aduje, the transfer from Utah State, unreal for the Spartans to start.
Absolutely, and in an environment like this, you need your best players to step up, and Josh is doing just that. Shooting threes off the dribble, catching and shooting. He's come out to play, and when your best player is setting the tone for everybody else, it's going to make it a lot easier for everybody else to follow.
Started his career at Coastal Carolina, there for a couple of seasons with the Utah State last year, averaged 9 a game. This has been the breakout season for Aduje. 15.6 points a night, one of the leading scorers in the conference. But coming off of that 3-point performance against Wyoming, maybe playing a little chip on his shoulder here at Viejas Arena tonight. And doing so against a San Diego State team, not just like top 10 defensive team overall. 3-point shooting defense, they're third best in the country. I mean, no one's better at stopping the 3-ball than Brian Dutcher's squad. And, well, Aduje is doing the opposite to start this game.
That's a terrific point. I mean, this is a team that's known for their defensive prowess. And, to come into this building the first 5 minutes and to be able to have it your way offensively says a lot about the confidence that he has coming in.
Looks like a wet spot on the floor. They'll get that cleaned up and play on. At Viejas Arena, the start couldn't be much better for San Jose State. Now, San Diego State's gotten out of some slow starts at home before. They had a game against Air Force, got behind 20-12 early, and then went on a 40-4 run in that game. Ended up dominating the Falcons in the first meeting before Air Force took them to overtime back in Colorado Springs last week. On the turnover, here comes San Jose State again, and McClendon Waugh.
If you're Will, you got to shoot that right there. That's the shot that the defense gave you. Solid 3-point shooter. He can make that shot too as well.
Wayne McKinney to the Gorville. The alley-oop try, and he's got it. Farrell Compton.
Those two know how to play with each other, don't they? I mean, These two players have been playing with each other for a while now, and just a terrific pass by Gorville on that lob.
The freshman connection working out for San Diego State. Comes to Gorville. As they played together in Vegas. McKinney's going to launch. In and out. DJ gets the attention of two and turns it over.
And that's what San Diego State does really well, is trapping on post-up players sometimes, trapping on the pick and rolls. That time was trapping on the post players, and they was able to get a steal out of it.
Aduje taking it to the hoop himself, knocked out of bounds by McKinney. Aduje trying to do it all solo. Second unit for San Diego State bringing some energy.
They lob over the top with Gorville. Had a terrific game. Gorville did last game, and seemed to be carried over. Watching him shoot around, he looked amazing.
Double figures each of the last two for Taj de Gorville. Corner three, try another. Aduje can't be stopped. You talked about a heat check, 4 of 5, and now a takeaway. It was Hall. Davis, the speedster, coast to coast. Did everything but make the layup.
Good drive, but you have to have Aduje, who's been shooting the ball extremely well, open in the corner.
Transition try, the teardrops missed. Here come the Spartans. Aduje all the way to the rack. 16 of the 19 for San Jose State.
Wow, absolutely amazing.
7 minutes in, Josh Aduje has 16 points, and San Jose State's got a 9-point lead as the Aztecs call a timeout.
I mean, this is another part of his game. Is in transition with a nice little floater over the top. Terrific play. But, I mean, this kid is feeling it right now.
I mean, he's had some hot games this year. I mean, in December, there was a 5-game span where he had 20-plus in all of them. But Brian Dutcher, again, one of the best defensive minds in all of college basketball. Now trying to answer one question. How do we stop Josh Aduje?
I think you might have to put a little bit of length on him. Miles Bird may have to step up and take the challenge and try to contain him a little bit more. But most of his shots is coming off the traps and wide open threes too as well. So you may have to look at your schemes in that way too.
It's rare to have to look at a San Diego State team trying to figure things out on the defensive end. Meanwhile, here they are on offense, down 9, trying to get Bird going. Roth thought about the three, takes it himself, off the dribble, no.
That's a good drive by Guad. I like that drive, and he didn't settle for the three. He was able to take it to the basket, knowing that they need a bucket in this transition, but I'm not mad at that drive.
And Guath coming off a monster game himself. He had 15 points, 13 boards up in Reno just a couple of days ago. 2 blocked shots in that game. Didn't miss, 7 of 7. They know that he can shoot it. That's a high dribble, nearly taken away. Now space for Aduje. In the corner, Davis now. Another three! Spartans can't miss. That's their 6th. Unreal start for San Jose State.
And defensively, they're getting after it too with their hands and being physical too.
Aduje knocked it loose. 8 seconds to shoot. McKinney runs right into the wall of Hall. Davis now trying to go back to back. Ends up Aztec basketball.
They got a good look out of that. Need to make the shot.
Another turnover for San Diego State. Aztecs on an 8-0 run. Can't stop anybody in blue.
Latrell said, let me get some of this three-point party.
That squad hasn't had much to cheer about. San Jose State is coming to Viejas and making an early statement of 22-10. And you look at what Tim Miles' team has done of late, it seems like we're seeing the Spartans playing a lot better basketball.
Yeah, they are, and in particular in conference play. I mean, I mentioned in their last 4 games, they're 3-1, but one of their wins was against New Mexico. So this is a team that's capable of thinking that they can beat anybody. And from a psychological standpoint, Trey, when you beat a team like New Mexico, you can come in this building and you think you can do the same.
And there's a look at Tim Miles. Let's not forget, this is a San Jose State program that's doing this with about as limited resources as you're going to find in this conference. What he has put together when it comes to NIL and travel and facilities, these guys work so hard and are relishing a moment like this, trying to be a spoiler in a big-time environment like Viejas Arena.
Yeah, he's doing such a terrific job with this group, and just the development process by the coaching staff have been doing a great job with these players, and you can see it, they've been better game after game.
To the bucket, another Sadadrian Hall that time. 14-point lead for the Spartans.
You're San Diego State, you want to just start executing, settle down. Still a lot of time left in the game, and try to get a good play going for Miles Bird. Maybe can get you guys going.
Fallon, Latrell Davis. It's interesting just looking around. The crowd here at Viejas, I don't know if they know quite what to think at this point. Again, San Diego State not used to losing at home. They've already lost 3 here in this building this season, and now San Jose State is coming here and put on a 10-0 run, take a 14-point lead.
Yeah, they're a little bit shocked themselves. They didn't expect this night to happen like this.
Roth, Amario, coughed it up. That's the 6th turnover. And you can see where San Diego State, again at home, yeah, they got the 6 wins, but that's a struggle for this program at home.
Yeah, and they're normally terrific at the house.
Again, Viejas Arena considered to be one of the toughest places to play in the West. Hasn't been this season. McClendon's going to fire. It up and in.
San Diego State just seems discombobulated right now. They don't know exactly what they want to do coming down each possession. They got to figure this out quick.
Midway through the first half, San Diego State's already turned it over 7 times, and they've scored just 10 points. For a program that averages less than 11 a game. Make it 8 turnovers now. Davis turns on the Jets. Oh my. He'll shoot some free throws.
Right here, Miles Bird and Heide just wasn't on the same page right here, and it led to a turnover on the end. But this is what happens when you let a team like this that can believe, and as the game goes on, they have more and more confidence, and you start to question yourself as a ball club, and that's what San Diego State's doing right now.
Well, in this last run has been with Uduje on the bench. You saw him kneeling at the score table. He'll check in here in a moment for Davis. It's interesting the role of Latrell Davis, 9 points a game. It almost reminds me like a freshman Darren Collison, where Ben Howland would use one of his best scorers. And my partner here coming off the bench to be that energy guy. Davis has been that version of what you were for San Jose State.
Yes, I mean, to your point, Davis has been terrific off the bench. And, you know, a lot of times you don't always need your best players to start. You know, it's pretty strategic to have some of your best players to come off the bench to give you that spark plug. And so you can kind of sustain them when some of your top guys from your starting lineup come out.
And now on a lane violation, another chance here. And Davis gets the extra point. lifted here. BJ Davis slips. Turnovers in 3 straight trips, and now 9 for this game.
Yeah, they're just looking for anybody to attack right here, and right here, BJ just slips right here, but this is where you want Boyd and Bird to kind of be the guys to take over. They have the ability to do that. Let's see if they do that in the next 5 minutes to get this crowd going.
BJ long 2. He's human. Boyd gets his pocket picked. It just looked like Boyd took the extra step for granted. Spartans playing so aggressively, DC.
Yeah, I mean, they came out to play, and this is from the jump, and they started with Aduje, their best player, staying at home.
6 to shoot. So Latrell Davis tacks on another. Brian Dutcher calls a second timeout here in the half. 8:30 to go. Davis with 2 more. San Jose State is up 19 right now. Your eyes are not deceiving you. It's 29-10, Spartans on the road. 15-0 run for San Jose State to give them a 19-point lead. But Darren Collison, for the Spartans, their offense is starting with their defense.
Yeah, you got to give them credit. I mean, if you look at most of these clips, they're doing a great job of being physical, using their hands, closing in the gaps. They're helping one another, trapping on the pick and rolls, rotating over, talking to one another. Some of these clips, San Diego State can help them out too by not playing in so much in the crowd, but you got to give San Jose State credit. I mean, they're doing a terrific job playing defense, using their hands and sliding their feet. And right now, you can see the turnovers is 10-3, which is not a really good start for San Diego State.
Aztecs average 11.8 turnovers a game. They're already at 10. Now coming out of the timeout, Dutch just used a second. Another miss. Heidi was fighting for it. It's going to end up Spartan basketball.
And I think Dutch right now is just trying to find out anybody that can ignite their team offensively. And right there was the Gorville on the post-up. But Trent, San Diego State prides himself on defense, right? And if you watch some of these clips, they're not really getting into the ball like we're accustomed to seeing. They're not being physical. They're not picking up full court. They got to create some havoc with their defense right now to kind of ignite their offense.
We've been talking a lot about the turnovers. San Jose State 9 points off the 10 Aztec turnovers. That still means it'd be 20-10 even without it. And now a foul on the follow-through, and more free throws are coming up for Davis. You just kind of wonder when the Aztecs are going to find that next level of intensity.
Tough break right there. Davis stepping on Davis's foot right there.
So Davis goes to the bench with his second foul. Starting guard from Modesto. Got into some foul trouble at Nevada and is in foul trouble once again. As Davis had a monster game on Saturday, 22. Career high, and misses the free throw.
And he is a lightning ball in transition. I mean, you saw that last play off the pick and roll. I mean, he just bursted through for a layup, and he's even special in transition.
So Adrian Hall going to come back in. Meanwhile, for San Diego State, they've now gone 7 minutes without scoring. Not just a 15-0 run for the Spartans, but an 18-2 run over the last 8.5. That is a significant period of a ball game to have just 2 points for San Diego State. It's 1 of 3 on the free throw. Heidi had the first points of the game on a slam, nearly turned it over.
Unless he had a mismatch, could have went up there for a layup.
Boyd trying to go back down to Heidi. 6 seconds to Gorville. Finally takes the seal off.
Real good action, good pass, handoff by Heidi to Gorville for a little mid-range jump shot. Let's see if we can get this crowd going right now.
Aduje trying to keep momentum with the Spartans. Davis now, splash down.
That's just great ball movement by the Spartans. It was heavy nail by Boyd on the help side on Aduje on the drive, and they was able to swing to Davis for an easy open three.
Walk down low, easy bucket on the dish from Boyd.
That's what I think Boyd can do more of. He's capable of getting into the paint and not just creating for himself but for others, but he can get this offense going when he wants to.
Ryan Dutcher giving everyone a shot. Kimo Ferrari is in the game. Reserve plays limited minutes. Now a takeaway. Block in transition. Back the other way. San Jose State wasting no time. Viola. Extra pass and a foul.
Right here off the steal, but Guat using his length and getting up. Looked like with ease, huh, Trent?
7 feet.
He even jumped.
I'm not sure, he doesn't need to. He was just in stride and then stuck his hand up and it went through the hoop.
But this is what gets San Diego State going, is that last possession right there. They're able to create a steal off the trap, and that's what kind of ignites the crowd, and this is what they've been doing time after time again.
That was a good look for Yap, but he missed it. Now San Diego State will get it back. Aztecs trying to create some momentum here. Nick Boyd's bringing the ball up. It just feels like he needs to be the catalyst.
For sure. I mean, he's experienced. He understands what it takes to win ball games. He's been a part of that. But it's just a learning process playing that point guard position. And he'll get better at it.
Lost. Another three try. His second of the night.
Gloss keeping him in the game right now. He seems like he wants to be the guy.
Where would the Aztecs be without Magoon? Now a 7-0 run for the Aztecs. Yeah, starting to pick up the noise. Corner three. Aztecs trying to get right back in this ball game. Boy, nifty crossover and the floater. No.
Good shot. Not a bad shot.
Ball pinballs around. Scooped up by the Spartans. Everyone's on the floor. Dive. Walk one up and took it away. But a foul at the end of the play, and that's going to go against.
And I'm not sure if did he get that block or did he just alter it? Which either one was good, but that just shows you the length of Guat's ability. And that right there is called intimidation, right? You see him, you just, as a guard, when you see a big that has that much athleticism and length, you just throw it up and your eyes close, and that's what makes him such a terrific defensive player.
Guat, one of the 10 leading shot blockers in the country, was leading the nation in block shots earlier in the year. The Gorville got hit on the follow-through, and that a mistake by McClendon. So as the Gorville tries to continue this run for San Diego State, can't say enough about the job that San Jose State has done to start this game. I mean, you're right. It starts with Aduje, but I mean, Tim Miles has this team playing so aggressive and so ready to go. They came out, they punched San Diego State in the mouth.
Yeah, and they're moving the ball exceptionally well. They're playing with one another, playing together. There doesn't look like any selfish play is out there. And they came to win the game. And they're looking like it. That they came out to play that way.
DJ. Mario.
And right now you can see San Diego State has their offense a little above the three-point line.
All over block strong.
Terrific defense right there.
Taken away.
Kind of predetermined that pass.
Hall's pass. That one's taken away as well. Boyd on the anticipation. Up ahead. An 11-0 run in response for San Diego State.
And you can already see the difference in the first 10 minutes now versus the last 10 minutes defensively. Using their hands, they're active now, getting through the screens physically.
Mario, silencer in the corner.
Great response.
And the noise was just starting to pick up inside Viejas. And the 7-2 Oregon State transfer, Chol Mario, just everybody. Wow. I was ready for the 7-footer 3-fest we got going and a foul underneath. It's going to be on Chol. Going to take us to a timeout. San Diego State starting to rise. Still finding themselves down 13 with 2:45 to go. Beautiful night in the 619. Magoon Guad sparking this San Diego State rally. Where would the Aztecs be without Magoon?
I mean, he's looked spectacular so far. I mean, just his ability to use his length and to get inside to create mismatches with his size and use his hands on his break for steals. And he's got shooting off the dribble. I mean, this is a kid that can do everything, huh, Trent?
The sky is the limit for Magoon Guad. I really believe he was one of the more exciting players in college basketball, especially when you consider what his potential could be. And he started to live up to it, coming off a great game at Nevada.
Yeah, his upside looks terrific right now. And, you know, pro teams love players of his size because of his length and his ability to do so much. And for San Diego State, you know, they're 4-0 every time he reaches double figures. So this is maybe a good sign that he's reached double figures.
And he's going to get a chance at 2 more here after the foul on Chol Mario. 7-footers colliding at the rim. Wow, the 64% free throw shooter. Mario just picked up his second.
I mean, if he's shooting that 3 pretty good, I mean, watch out, because he's going to be a very, very special player. And you can see right there, I mean, San Jose State feels pretty threatened by him shooting a 3, and he's able to take him off the dribble and go to the basket. That was pretty good by Guad right there to make the adjustment.
He had a game with 25 and 10 against Fresno State earlier in the year. First freshman to do that at San Diego State since Kawhi Leonard. Spartans trying to pull off the upset. 5 seconds now, McClendon. The step back around Guad. A late whistle and free throws coming up. Dutch can't believe it.
Yeah, that might be the right call, though. And Guad, for him in that play right there, that will come in with experience where all he had to do was just use his length. He doesn't have to jump right here. Just kind of slide your feet, use your length. Once you jump, kind of give Will an angle to jump into your body to create that foul. But That's where he just has to be better, just use his length without getting in foul trouble.
I mean, he's 7 feet tall, an incredible wingspan. You're right. No need to jump on that. Just kind of asking the officials to get put in a situation they have to make a call, and they might not like it. London gets the first. So he ends up missing both, rather. Gorville trying to muscle his way through the lane.
Right,
the 7th against San Jose State, so free throws coming up.
San Diego State using their freshmen to kind of ignite their offense, and they're doing a pretty good job of holding the fort down right now.
Boyd's got 5 points. Bird has not scored in this game. I mean, those are the two. The Gorville missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Those two guards are so important for San Diego State, and they have been quiet here in this opening half. Duje has not. He had 16 in the first 7 minutes. Backdoor slashing through Davis. And it is from Duje.
Terrific back cut by Davis on Watt right there, and is able to get it easy too.
So while San Jose State may not, there's the alley. Too easy to Gorville. Able to find Guelph.
Just a great recognition by DeGorville to throw it over the top for easy dump down alley-oop.
High pass from Yap, save. Davis now. Another silencer. He's got 15 points.
And that's just a confident player right there. I mean, if you're Guai, there's not much you can do. You contested a shot. He hit it 3-4 feet behind the 3. Got to tip your hat off. Great pass by Bird.
And Gorville able to finish down low. On a 2.5 differential between the shot clock and the game clock. San Jose State can probably hold for the last shot here. 41 points, the most they've scored in a half in conference play this year. And have done so against the Mountain West best defensive team, one of the nation's best defensive teams. 7 seconds to shoot. 3 seconds now. Oh! Duje went down hard on the miss. And that will take us into halftime. Duje thought he'd have the flush. Instead is in some pain. A little slow to get up. It has not been a slow start for San Jose State. Duje was 16 to their 41 to take a 12-point lead. Here's that last play.
Terrific approach and drive by Duje. Just didn't finish it home, but just an excellent start by San Jose State.
Not many put Magoon Guelph on a poster. Duje almost did. That's going to take us to the break. We'll be back with plenty more from San Diego, where it's been all San Jose State on the road here at Viejas Arena as they're enjoying a 12-point lead at the break. Upset watch at Viejas. So far, Josh Duje making a statement. Those 16 points all in the first 7 minutes, but Guelph started to get things going for San Diego State.
Yes, I mean, for Josh Duje, being the best player, he stepped up in this big environment and is able to have a great start. And can't say enough about Guelph's play. His ability to get to the basket, shoot the 3, use his defensive length has kind of helped out San Diego State stay in this game.
You almost wonder where would the Aztecs be if not for the performance of Guelph, because the guards have been really quiet, especially we talked about. Boyd's got 5 points, but Miles Bird didn't score in the first half.
And we talked about this earlier. We kind of wanted Boyd and Bird to kind of step up and be those two guys that they can be in the backcourt. And hopefully in the second half they can have a much better effort. But right here, Duje has just been lights out, and really all of them, to be honest. And it's just the ball movement that they've been having. Davis, 15 points off the bench, has been terrific. I mean, when your best player has came to set the tone, everybody else follows suit, and they did that just now.
9 first-half threes for San Jose State against one of the best three-point defense teams in the country. This just does not happen. And you can see Brian Dutcher. The one thing I'll say this about Brian Dutcher, they could be up by 12, down by 12. it doesn't matter. His mood does not change. That's a testament to the poise and understanding the big picture here.
Yeah, absolutely, and they make probably one of the best in-game adjustments defensively in the conference, so they're always going to have something up their sleeves to do a little bit different as Guad drives right there. But my guess is that there won't be too much on a heavy nail. They'll play everybody straight up and won't give it too many threes in the second half as they did in the first.
Duje got the party started for the Spartans. Trying to do the same in the second half, but missed. Bird, who had the ball for a moment there, averages about 11 shots a game. He had 1 in the opening 20 minutes. That's B.J. Davis. Got us some foul trouble. Playing with 2. 7 shot clock buried him.
It's a great job going to his right. He really loves that mid-range pull-up. Terrific play right there.
Yap directed traffic. Aztecs in a zone. Giving the Spartans a different look. Certainly has slowed them down. 5 seconds. Lost Hall, 3 seconds. So the new defensive look forces a turnover right away.
Davis loves his mid-range pull-up right here, stopping on a dime to his right. Thought he got fouled right there as well. But that last possession trend, it did look like a zone, but the way they helped each other and clogged up and was on the nail defensively was terrific defense, help side defense as well.
Boyd looking for a Heidi. Had to fight for that catch. Back to Boyd. In and out.
And who else?
Guaf on the glass. And he gets fouled. You see NBA potential, Magoon?
I do. And, I mentioned his length and his size is what NBA teams probably salivate over, but, his aggressiveness offensively is pretty good as well. I mean, he's not afraid.
A lot of body on that last miss, and it's going to be a foul against San Jose State. The previous foul was on Robert Vaihoa, and that was his 3rd.
See if Miles Bird can get it going. Be a good time for him to step up right now.
Bird on the catch. Trying to get the lob.
Pass.
Magoon through all kinds of traffic.
Great pass. Miles is using the screen to perfection, dribbling it out, stringing it out, just a lob over the top to Guad for an easy and-one play right there.
Bird is finding different ways to contribute. In his last game against Nevada, he had 11 points. That came on 3 of 14 shooting, but managed to have a career-high 9 assists in that game.
Yeah, sometimes being aggressive doesn't mean you have to score the most points on the team, but you definitely have to be the most playmaking guard on the team. And for him to give you 9 assists, and that was a terrific assist right there, was just being aggressive off the pick and roll. His shot wasn't there, but he was able to get somebody else an easier shot.
San Jose State's led by as many as 21. Down to 7 for now, and then a response. Donovan Yap over Guaf.
This is a terrific shot-making shot by him over a lengthy Guad. Terrific shot by him.
The Fresno State transfer from Vegas just rose and went up and over. Bird's answer is a miss. Here's a Duje.
That's the matchup he wants right there.
And he had everything going on early. Has really been held in check since. Single coverage for Heidi. Well defended. chance for Yap to set up the offense. Baseball pass to McClendon.
Terrific recognition by Hall. You know, he saw Boyd help on the high-low and hit McClendon in the corner.
I mean, this is just an unreal shooting night for San Jose State to already have 11 threes. Block with the step back.
Oh, man.
Forgive me for asking about his NBA potential. It's just assumed at this point. But a foul on Heidi on the other side. San Jose State, every time San Diego gets something going, San Jose comes up with a response.
Off the dribble move by Yap right there. And McClendon said, I want a little bit of action too in the corner. And then Guap said, I can do that too.
Spartans trying to pull off the upset in San Diego. San Jose State a 10-point lead, 15:52 to go, and where these teams are in the standings, boy, for San Diego State, if they're going to want to win this Mountain West Conference, they better turn around and turn around fast.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, this is crunch time for them, and they need to win this game. But it just shows you Mountain West top heavy, and either one of those teams at the top can take this whole conference to themselves.
And if they're going to do that, these two in the backcourt have to be key for that offensive comeback.
Absolutely. And, you know, for Miles Bird, you know, it's not so much of just scoring points, but playmaking as well, as you can see on that last pass that he did at Guat. But Nick Boyd has to be more aggressive. He has to continue to get downhill. And their guards are more than capable that can do that. You know, it's just going to take time. But right now, it's not a lot of time left for them to kind of feel their way out. They got to start being aggressive now.
When you take the top two guards for San Jose State in Aduje, with that free throw is 18. You pair that up with Davis, who's added 15. That's 33 points from the top two Spartan guards. Just 5 points from the top two Aztec guards. In a 12-point game. Space for Magoon.
It's a good out of timeout play to give him an open shot, knowing he had the hot hand. And he'll stay like the double right here.
He stepped out of bounds. That's a turnover. You wondered what things would be like in the post tonight. Viola's been kind of quiet. Definitely out of bounds on that baseline.
Yeah.
Good call. Heidi. 15 seconds. Eight seconds for Heidi down low. Heidi's got to go up with it.
There you go.
Gets the roll.
A better post-up position he did than his last previous play. He was able to take his time and get a nice jump hook over his left shoulder.
Heidi getting the start tonight for the banged-up Jared Coleman-Jones, senior, Middle Tennessee State. San Diego State has missed thus far. 7 to shoot. Rise up, yeah, yes!
It's a tough position to put Heidi in. He's finding himself on a lot of these guards, whether it's a Aduje or Gap Jr. on the switches somehow, and they're able to just rise over the top of him for an easy three.
That's 12 now for San Jose State. Yap's got 3 of his own, and then just forced a turnover. And we're seeing the Spartans winning all the 50-50.
This is tough for Heidi, you know? This is the easy shot right here for Yap Jr. I mean, he's able to do target practice right there, but it's just an easy look for Yap Jr. to rise over the top and create an open shot for him over the big.
It's been balanced. San Jose State, now 3 different players have made 3 threes in this game.
San Diego State is looking for the trap on here and the double team in the post-up.
Hall splitting the defenders. Got his own rebound on the miss, and he's fouled.
This just can't happen. I mean, the guy that shoots it gets his own rebound off a missed post-up shot. I mean, San Diego State has to do a much better job of getting that rebound.
And that's the third on Davis. So he'll likely come off. He's dealing with some foul trouble in the first half. It's 2 games in a row now for B.J. Davis where fouls have burned it. So Adrian Hall is the 4-man. Misses the free throw. Wayne McKinney, who's going to come in for Davis here, he saved the day for San Diego State at Air Force last week. Had 22 in that game, a career best. More than that, 4.5 seconds go to length the floor. He makes the game-winning layup. And now San Diego State might be in position for McKinney to spark some heroics again.
Yeah, he's capable of scoring, too. He got 18 that game, and he can get downhill as Boyd does right there, but gets another open layup.
You know he wanted to dunk it, but also...
Oh, yeah, he saw Guas. He probably did what me and you would have done, too.
I'd still be at half court. Come on now. It's going to be a foul on Yap. The one thing about San Jose State in this game, they're up by 16, 13 minutes to go. I'm curious, they only run about an 8-man rotation. San Diego State goes much deeper. You wonder if we'll see the Aztecs wear down the Spartans.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it, you know. It
Right.
seems to...
So far, no.
Yeah, I mean, no, like, it just seems like the Spartans is finding any spark right now. And in particular, their defense. Their defense has been great all game long.
Yeah, that's been one of the biggest surprises. The San Jose State defense towards the bottom in the Mountain West. But it's been excellent tonight. Bird gets his first points of the game.
It's a great drive going to his left with a nice little floater over the top. Let's see if that gets him going a little bit.
$14-point game. Davis trying to get right by DeMarshe Johnson, and he's hit.
He is a bowling ball. Right here. Boyd right here, doesn't settle, takes it to the rack. Nice little floater. A shot that he's getting much better at as the season progresses.
He's so long, a skilled player. This is the first year kind of settling into that role of being the man on this offense.
Yeah, and this is good for him to understand what it takes to be the guy night in and night out. And you can't take plays off when you're the best player. You know, you got to ignite your team, whether it's on the offensive end or the defensive end. And this is good. This is a good test for Bird.
San Jose State's led by as many as 21 in this game. It got cut all the way down to 7. Now they've extended it back to 16. A little over 12 minutes to go. San Diego State near the top of the standings in the Mountain West. San Jose State near the bottom. It hasn't looked like that tonight. McKinney scoring.
And McKinney, nice little drive going to his left. Maybe he's the other guard that they need to step up to try to get them going as well. But he's more than capable of doing it when he puts his head down.
Bird trying to force the turnover. I should have been a backcourt violation. Wasn't called. McKinney got it back. The Gores are up ahead. Compton, look out!
Gorville Compton connection with the charge.
The freshman feeling it. Waking up this Viejas crowd.
Kenny over here to the Gorville. The lob to Compton from Compton. Fresh legs.
Fox College Hoops Friday night lights up prime time with a cross-state rivalry as Indiana takes on 10th-ranked Purdue in a Big Ten showdown Friday at 8 Eastern on Fox. So much fun seeing the Big Ten, how deep that conference is. Tim Miles knows about that from his days at Nebraska. And now trying to pull off a stunner for the second time this season. Spartans own the biggest upset of the year in the Mountain West when they beat New Mexico earlier. Now trying to do the same against San Diego State. DeGorville launching. Second chance coming up. Compton can't convert.
Oh my God.
An own goal.
Wow. How do you like that?
Aztecs will take the gift. Well, his first points of the game going the wrong hoop. 7 to shoot. Hall. All kinds of trouble, and he gets hit. Tough break for the Spartans.
Yeah, it was. Just the way they drew it up, right?
Apologies to Viola. It was actually Hall that was touching it, but either way, that can't happen.
And the basket goes to Compton, right?
Compton gets it.
Closest one to the basket.
He's not 3 for 3 in this game. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, San Diego State's gone on a 6-0 run. They made 4 of the last 5 shots. So Dadrian Hall trying to get a Spartan offense going again. They haven't made a field goal just for 3 minutes. Does get the free throw. Been a tough free throw shooting night for San Jose State. Before that one, they were 9 of 15. Hall gets both. See the 20 for Bloth, second career 20-point game. And number 0. Say that was last touched by McClendon, so it'll stay Aztec ball.
Come down, come down, come down.
10 seconds to shoot. McKinney, tough look. Dances on the rim, doesn't fall.
That's a great defensive possession by the Spartans right there. Force McKinney to a tough mid-range too.
Yappa stepped up in the second half. Hall turns the corner but lost it. Bird, corner 3, got it. 9-point game.
Bird did a great job of running the floor right there in the corner, and DeGorville was able to hit him for a corner 3. Terrific basketball play.
You've just kind of been waiting to see when San Diego State would turn it on. Maybe they are now. But the Spartans have sure had the responses ready. Davis now.
Oh, my God.
Man. 18 for Davis off the bench.
Wow. It's such limited minutes, though. He's off the bench, and to be able to score at this high of a clip.
20, forgive me. I mean, that is remarkable what Davis has been able to bring. I talked about this with Tim Miles earlier today. He likes having that elite scoring option coming off the bench. He always wants to score on the floor. Davis has been there.
Yeah, it's a weapon, and it's showing right now. And when some of your best players is coming out the game during this time, you know Davis is coming at you in the game, so.
Viola.
Good pass.
Yeah, all kinds of room. Compton secures it. Dangerous pass up ahead. And it's going to stay Aztec ball.
If you're San Diego State, you know, the time is not your friend right now. You want to kind of push the tempo in transition as soon as that miss happens. I think they're walking it up a little bit too much, but right now they got to start getting it going and getting into their offense a lot quicker.
Joel Morrill comes in for Robert Viola, top offensive rebounder in this conference. There's McBoyd. Now McGurn from the free throw line. And the putback for B.J. Davis closing in untouched.
B.J. Davis does a great job of not giving up on the play and is able to sneak in there on the offensive rebound. They're going to need more of that down the stretch.
Right side of Duje. Can't get them all.
That's where they got to push.
Davis now. Heat check miss. Kept alive. Now it's Boyd in the corner. 7-point game.
Terrific hustle play by Boyd. He's able to pass it back to Davis and get another pass back to the corner, but this is what gets them going. This is what we like to see out of San Diego State with a little more activity.
Yeah, has it stripped by Bird, who gets it poked loose. Davis now. Runs into the trees, back out, Hall! Air ball. Davis tried to save it, but it goes out of bounds, not close on that look. San Diego State picking up the energy in Viejas. B.J. Davis to Boyd in the corner. We got ourselves a ball game tonight. San Jose State trying to pull off a stunner at San Diego State. He's Darren Collins, and I'm Trent Rush. 6:38 to go. There on this Tuesday night on FS1. Latrell Davis, unreal.
Yeah, Latrell's doing a little bit of everything, where they're shooting threes, taking guys off the dribble right here, off the pick and roll. I mean, he's just playing phenomenal. He's been playing really well in his last 3 games, averaging a little over 15 points, over 50% shooting, but I mean, can't say enough about this guy. He's enthusiastic on the offensive end. Defensively, he's clapping, he's getting these guys involved, and he's being a leader off the bench. I mean, terrific, outstanding play by Latrell Davis.
Latrell Davis, back-to-back 20-point games. He has 5 on the season. 3 have come in the last 6. He's made 4 threes in this one. As a team, Spartans have knocked down 13 from behind the arc. Bird. Way deep for Miles Bird in flight.
A huge 3. They're 4 feet behind the three-point line. That's normally where he shoots. That's his range that he likes to shoot it from, too.
Closest it's been since the opening minutes. Hall through 4 defenders. It's a Duje instead. Boyd gets the rebound. Block! Lost the handle. Doesn't matter. 10-0 run and a 2-point game. Davis missed. Viola offensive rebound and a reset. 5 seconds. Yeah, by everybody. But he missed it. Bird. Takes the lead. A timeout called by San Jose State. Bird, DC, we found him. And the Aztecs are up 1. Time since Miles Heidi's dunk to make it 2-0. San Diego State has the lead on their home floor tonight. Miles Bird, in the second half.
Miles Bird has been excellent in the second half, and in particular from the outside of three, running the floor, shooting three. Waytown from Trey Young's local area, and I mean, can't say enough about this kid's performance. I mean, he is their best player, and when he plays like it, the team gathers behind his energy, and they start to play much better, as you can see right now, 11 in the second half. I mean, just a terrific player. He was able to gravitate his energy to bring this to San Diego State up by 1.
Bird was scoreless the first 28 minutes of this game, and now has been the catalyst on this 13-0 run. He's got 11 in the last 6 minutes. Meanwhile, San Jose State's having a hard time even making layups right now. They have just 2 points in the paint in the second half. Davis from deep. Short. So even after coming out of the timeout, Aztecs get the stop. Bird's a hot hand. 10 seconds for Boyd. Up top, Bird. Not this time.
Terrific offense, way to be patient. Get to their second and third option.
Intensity picking up. Aduje around block. Floater and an offensive foul. Bird set, took the charge.
This is what you want to see out of your winning player. You want to step up, be tough, and take charges. Especially when the game is going down to crunch time. Terrific play by Miles Bird.
It was like Bird couldn't get around Viola and then said, oh, well, okay, I'll just stand here and take the charge.
Well, he was stuck in no man's land, and he was trying to box Viola out, but, you know, when he saw Aduje going in for the drive, he was able to step up for the charge. Great recognition.
Bird over 2 defenders.
For the Spartans, you better be careful. You know Davis is going to try to come downhill at some point.
We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, final 3:40 from Viejas. We have a 1-point game. The Aztecs are back. For San Diego State's at-large hopes, this is a game they need to win. Yes, they have some big wins, beat Houston, Creighton, but they've also dropped 3 games at home. They don't have a bad loss on the resume, but if they were unable to win tonight, that would be glaring in their case for an at-large bid of the NCAA tournament, with them net at 42 right now. Mike DeCourcy has him as a 10 seed at the moment. Looking at this game, the arrow belongs to the Spartans. San Diego State still with a foul to give. Both teams with 2 timeouts. And what has been a night where San Jose State struck first early. They ended up taking a 21-point lead in the second half. The Spartans have led most of the way. But San Diego State has stormed back thanks to Miles Bird. Now they lead by 1. Final 3:40 from Viejas.
I guess if something's going to Yap Jr. for 3.
Yeah, closing in, can't get it. Another missed layup for the Spartans.
Not a bad play call out of timeout. Was able to get a great shot out of it, too.
San Jose State is having a hard time finishing at the hoop. Again, just 2 points in the paint in the second half. Boyd. Big time! Absorbs the contact and gets the prayer answered.
Nice recheck of the screen and not going into the body again for the contact. Strong, tough move. by Nick Boyd and looks at his bench. Somebody got her fired up on his bench.
Boyd gets it. It's a 16-0 run for San Diego State. San Jose State had a 16-0 run in the first half. The second, all Aztecs. San Jose State just 3 points in the last 7 minutes. Duje. Good look from McClendon. Not close. And San Diego State is just wearing down the Spartans, who are fading.
Pass.
Underneath to Guath. And it goes through. 24 for Guath, and now an 18-0 run, closing in on 6 minutes. Duje finally able to respond, stops the bleeding. Timeout called by Tim Miles, and it's back to a one-possession game.
Right here, Boyd sees Guath on the roll. Terrific find by Nick Boyd, and even better finish by Guath.
Biola's got to be wondering, how did I not get the block on that? And how has gone Magoon have gone the Aztecs this year? 24 in this game, and when he's been good, they've won.
Yes, I mean, can't say enough of his day or his night right now. 9-15 shooting. It's actually looked like an absolute stud right now.
Young fans staying up late. This Viejas crowd waking up. They didn't get a lot to cheer about in the first half. It's been a different story in the second. McGloon really sparked everything for the Aztecs. They'll inbound. Final 2:08. There's Boyd. To Gorville. Birds a hot hand. Gets his defender up. Missed it strong. Spartan ball. And it looks like this will be reviewed. Inside of 2 minutes, the officials will go to the monitor. Ruled on the floor. Last touch by San Diego State. Now we'll take a pick at this in a critical moment.
See if it hits. Oh, that's close. What you think, Trent?
Well, definitely Bird had it first. The question is, did Latrell Davis have his hands in there at the end? That's a pretty good look at it.
It's tough.
I mean, this is one where you really got to slow this thing down and see with like the microscopic view, because it's such a bang-bang play, and also important that it was ruled off of San Diego State on the court. Yeah. So it would be Spartan basketball if this doesn't get overturned. It might not be able to be overturned.
Yeah, because it's not just enough, right? Evidence to overturn it. Yeah, that's tough.
It was on Bird's fingertips, and the question is, did Davis get his fingertips on it at the very end of the play? Let's see. Bird has got longer hands. Doesn't hit the hand again. I thought maybe on the thumb of Davis, but you can't tell. That's certainly not indisputable. And they're going to keep it. Call stands on the floor. Yeah, maybe it hit Davis's thumb, but I don't know how you could have overturned it.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there, Trey.
Full-court man from the Aztecs. Today Hall. Very active in the second half. Up over Magoon. Magoon might got a piece of that. Sure.
That's a tough play, especially posting up Watt over on the post up right there. I mean, probably not going to get much out of that.
Here's Boyd with 10 to shoot, a minute to go in the game. Looking for Bird. The up and under! What a second half from Miles Bird. 13. And a stop. We'll see if San Jose feels like they have to foul. McClendon knocked it out of bounds. 40 seconds to go. 5-point game. This is just an incredible play by Miles Bird.
Pass by Boyd on the back cut and the up and under by Miles Bird. I mean, terrific finish. Wow, I don't know how he finished that.
Just phenomenal athleticism. San Diego State is in the bonus. Should the Spartans choose to foul? Bird gets out of it somehow, and he turns it over. And now a timeout called, the final timeout for San Jose State, and the Spartans will get the ball back. It looked like certainly Bird was going to be fouled. He did all he could to not get fouled, and then he coughed it up. Take a peek at that sequence.
Yeah, just didn't have a handle on it.
And if not, if that timeout wasn't called, that was going to be a foul on Bird.
Yeah, exactly. Luckily they didn't call a foul right there.
It wouldn't have been free throws because the Aztecs, again, still have a foul to give. But now San Jose State is out of timeouts for the final 32.6 seconds of this game. San Jose State at one point had a 21-point lead in the first half. But San Diego State has responded a 58-32 run. And also in that span, a 20-3 run in the last 7:25.
Yeah, it's a tale of two halves. San Jose State came out firing from the three, and then San Diego State started picking up defensively in the second half and started creating turnovers to get easy baskets for them on the offensive end.
No timeouts left for San Jose State. 2 remain for San Diego State as Tim Miles couldn't have had his team in better position to shock the world tonight. But they just have not made shots in the second half. 30% over the last 19 and change.
My guess is something's come from Aduje for a three. So.
He does just that. It's short. Heidi gets the rebound, and that's going to seal it for San Diego State. We'll see. 17.8 seconds left, 5-point game, and Heidi going to the line.
Terrific play call by Tim Miles. Thought they could have screened a little bit better to get Aduje to get open for a little bit.
Now, if there's a guy to foul, it's Miles Heidi, who's 1 for 9 on the season, 11% free throw shooting. And he banks in the first.
You sure he's not the guy to foul?
When it's your night. Miles Heidi. The bank is open late night. 6-point game. Still 2 possessions. San Jose State not done yet. Davis step back. Got it! With 10 seconds to go. Back to a 3-point game.
Gotta get it in. You gotta be careful now.
They get it to Boyd across midcourt, and a foul with 6.6 ticks to go. Boyd a much better free throw shooter at 76%, but what a shot here by Latrell Davis.
It's a terrific shot by Davis. Step back, brings him within 3.
23 tonight. He's the Spartans' leading scorer, but now Brian Dutcher Want to make sure he's got this drawn up coming out of the free throws. They'll have one timeout left. 6.6 seconds to go. San Diego State trying to preserve a 3-point lead as Tim Miles still with some hope. I mean, everything has gone right for San Jose State tonight. At least it did in the first half. Second half, it is not. But that last three from Davis has given the Spartans a little bit of hope. Two outstanding coaches in what's been a fun Tuesday night of hoops. Late night here on the West Coast. San Jose State was 50% from the floor in the first half, 31% in the second. What a game. Aztecs have the ball. And Josh Adugin, sixth man of the year in this conference. I got things going for the Spartans, but Magoon Guaf's rise has got the Aztecs in position. He and Bird. It's Boyd to the stripe. The FAU transfer. It's part of that Final Four team at Florida Atlantic. Misses the front end. McClendon saves it. There's going to be a chance here and a foul back before with 4.7 seconds to go. Not wanting to give Adugin a chance at a three.
That's a terrific play call or awareness by Coach Dutcher to foul. Instead of giving up a three, you know, you put them at the line, they go and shoot two, make this a two-possession game.
That was their last foul to give. Now the Spartans are in the bonus. It's going to be a three from McClendon, and there's the rebound for Heide as San Diego State survives on their home floor. Quick shot from McClendon on that last possession. He had time, and it didn't go as San Diego State completes their biggest comeback in 8 years. Got to go back to Brian Dutcher's first season to have one like this.
Yeah, and I think Will was preparing for them to foul again, and he just kind of chucked it up with time on the clock remaining.
Brian Dutcher gets to escape thanks to that man right there, Miles Bird, rising up in the second half. He ends up finishing with 13 points, all in the final 12 minutes, as that's going to do it for us here in San Diego tonight. For my partner, Darren Collison, my name is Trent Rush. Thanks for being with us. A thrilling night of Mountain West hoops where San Diego State gets it done 71-68. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks for watching College Hoops on FS1. Good night, everybody.